What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Samba De Amigo, which was released for the arcade, the Sega Dreamcast, and later ported to the Nintendo Wii by Sega and Gearbox software. And pretty much, this is pretty much a rhythm game. You know what I'm saying? Where you use maracas while playing um, along with the song. You know what I'm saying? And the plot of the game, which is paper thin, is where a monkey named Amiga um, goes to run some errands and find some red maracas, and he purchased them and gets the idea of becoming a professional musician and to make enough money to provide for his family. And a few years later, he runs into his sister Amiga, and she comes along with him, and they become a brother and sister music duo and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's as far as it gets, as far as a plot is concerned. You know what I'm saying? you know. Now there are several modes to this game. You know what I'm saying? And there's one mode that's in the Wii version that's not in the previous two versions that I mentioned in a few minutes during the video. Of course, the modes are career, training, single player, records, multiplayer, Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, and option. Now, the training, of course, is pretty much self-explanatory. It teaches you, it allows you to learn the gameplay of Samba de Amigo. You know what I'm saying? Because there's like 6 circles that you have to correspond with and shake it like with a Nintendo Wii. You shake it like a maracas, and with the arcade and Dreamcast versions of it, you'll have also pretty much a pair of maraca controllers and stuff like that and everything. Now, as far as like difficulties, you have like easy, normal, hard, and super hard in terms of the career. And each difficulty has its own list of songs and everything. And you pretty much play the different songs like Jumping the Line, La Bamba, Hot Hot Hot, Low Rider, and Papa Loves Mambo. You know what I'm saying? So there's different songs that's in this game that you'll play along with, and a lot of them are pretty much Latin songs and stuff like that. Pretty much there's different challenges that these songs are up under, like Baby Amiga's challenge, Rio's challenge, and Chamba's challenge. You know what I'm saying? There's even a Sonic challenge and everything, where pretty much Sonic makes a guest appearance and stuff like that. And speaking of the characters, all of the characters in the game are like Amigo, Amiga, Linda, Rios, Bingo, Bongo, Chamba, and Wamba. In my honest opinion, I think that the last two characters that I mentioned is a play on the word from the band Chumbawamba that had at least one album that I'm aware of named Chumbawamba and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's pretty much a side note. You know what I'm saying? Now, pretty much um, during the career mode, you can unlock things like different maraca sound effects and different dance sound effects and stuff like that, along with some characters and songs that you unlock through the course of the career mode, stuff like that. Now, the single player mode and multiplayer mode essentially has the same game modes, even though you play by yourself on the single player, of course, and the multiplayer. You have like at least between 2 and 4 people to play with. In terms of the Wii version, of course. Now, the modes are quick play, classic, love, battle, survival, and mini games. Now, in quick play, you pretty much pick a specific song and just play that particular song. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like hot, 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 or La Bamba and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much what you can do is either just play it for the first time or try to beat the previous record that you had from playing either single player mode or the career mode, stuff like that. Now pretty much in um the original mode you pretty much play two songs in a row and you pretty much play a third song, which is pretty much a encore song if you were successful in playing the first two and everything. Now, Love is practically a two-player co-op where you work together with another player or the computer. You know what I'm saying? And plus, with Battle, it's pretty much a two-player versus mode where you try to reach 99 and try to make your opponent's life gauge get depleted once you reach 99 and stuff like that. And with survival mode, the goal is to play a certain number of songs with the goal of making the least amount of mistakes possible. You know what I'm saying? And then there's so many games that you could play, which is like 7 overall, and in this many games you got Guacamole, Power Push, Striker Pose, Dance, Amigo, Monkey See, Monkey Do, Pinata, and Volleyball. And Guacamole is practically pretty much whack-a-mole, you know what I'm saying, where you try to hit different modes in that particular mini game. Pretty much with Dance Amigo, you pretty much do like different dance poses that's presented to you. You know what I'm saying, in a timely manner. Then there's a striker pose where you try to do like one pose after another that's pretty much shown to you. And volleyball is pretty much a volleyball game. You know what I'm saying, where you try to get where the winner gets 15 points. You know what I'm saying, and pretty much break the pinata. You pretty much trying to break the piano open within the time limit that's presented to you and everything. Now, another mode that's in the single player and the two-player mode is the hustle mode, where you like do different dance moves and everything. I think it's separate from the mini games, but you pretty much do them like do each dance move one after another after you successfully do one and everything. Now, as far as the options are concerned, you can change the volume of the maracas, listen to different sound effects for the maracas and the dances that you will hear while playing a specific song and stuff like that. Review videos that you want to like, and also you can view the credits of the people who worked on Samba De Amiga and stuff, Amigo rather. And pretty much, and you also can calibrate the controls for the game and stuff like that. Now, the graphics and design for Samba De Amiga is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? With some good color palettes and stuff like that and everything. Now the controls are pretty good, even though they're not necessarily innovative per se. You know what I'm saying? Now the controls, now the soundtrack rather, to me is essentially the best part of the game in my opinion, because you have different types of songs you can play, and these Latin songs, in my opinion, are practically classics. You know what I'm saying? Like Jumping the Line, Popular Mambo, La Bamba, and different songs like that. But I also have to admit, I'm kind of surprised that the Rocket theme is even in this game, considering that when when the Rocket theme plays, whether it's in the first Rocket movie or here on YouTube, It don't have like a Latin beat to it, so I just honestly don't know why this particular song was why the Rocky theme was even included. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's a Samba de Amigo is a pretty good game. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't like really blow me away in any way, form, or fashion. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I would really recommend Samba de Amigo as a party game where you invite like some people over to just to play like the different modes that are in this game and everything. And to be honest, it has a decent amount of content. You know what I'm saying? Consider, you know what I'm saying? We have like the single mode, multiplayer stuff like that. You know, but the score definitely give it pretty much like a 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Good, but not great. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about Samba de Amiga. Amigo, you know what I'm saying? Whether you played it in the arcade or for the Dreamcast or even the Nintendo Wii and stuff like that, you can pretty much mention the noticeable differences between the three versions, stuff like that. You know, with that being said, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. And this is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.